Roger Lloyd. And for my YouTube followers, I'm your carpet cleaners consultant on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, the title of this right here, oh, I've got to change it real quick. It's called Territorial Marketing for the Residential Carpet Cleaning Business. What I'm getting ready to spend this time and share with you is very crucial that if you learn it from the beginning and you understand it from the beginning, then you will save yourself thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars in error and mistake because no one talks about this or explains this to you. A lot of times we all think that all we need is some equipment and the work is automatically going to find us. No, that is not the way it works. Yes, it's a beautiful thing when you're excited and you don't know nothing about nothing from nothing. And you start telling your family, friends, and even co-workers at the job you're working at currently that you're getting ready to start your own business. Your family's happy for you for the most part. Your friends are happy for you for the most part. And if you have a job when you started it, they're normally happy for you too. So everyone wants to feel like they're contributing to your success. So they say, "Hey Roger, yeah, I got a couple rooms of carpet. Why don't you come over and clean my house?" Then of course your mother's going to tell you to come clean her house. A couple of your friends and whatever are going to tell you, maybe aunts, uncles, whatever you got. But what you're going to slowly but very quickly see that you're going to run out of friends, no matter how many friends you have, you're going to run out. You're going to run out of family that you can clean for. It's just not going to be enough to pay the bills. So now you're in this pickle. You have to learn something that you didn't think about until now, which was the marketing efforts. So, yeah, you get some fancy business cards made with your name on them. You get some fancy brochures made that are all colorful and all, nice looking and all that good stuff. And you don't realize none of that matters. All of that is still just throwing money at the wind. You have to come up. That's why it's truly important that people say you need to write a business plan before you can say you're starting a business. Because a man without a plan is not a man. And I'm just using man, but that goes for women too. So let's talk about a thought out marketing plan. The name of this podcast and Roger Lloyd's educational course is Territorial Marketing. Now, just to give you a quick history on me, I came up with territorial marketing back in the early 2000s when I used to be a very big contributor of the Pro Cleaners Network, which used to be an international chat room that brought a whole lot of cleaners from around the world together, and we would chat between 7 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the evenings for a while about business problems, our lives, and so forth and so on. So I had came up with using territorial marketing through Google AdWords. How I would do this was You wanted to be in Google Maps to really show that you were a real live local business in an area. So back then, before Google got all these change in algorithms, it was very easy to just send Google a link to say, "Hi, this is my business. This is my area. I want to be on Google Maps." So they would send you a little postcard to your location, or they would send you a postcard, or you had to fill it out, whatever it was. No, they didn't. You could try to fill it out online first, and if they didn't believe you, they would send you a postcard. So you would fill it out, you would tell them your address, they would have you fill out a code, you put the code in, and voila, you showed on Google Maps. This was great because I lived in Pennsylvania. I lived in Collegeville, Pennsylvania at the time, but right on the right side of me was Royersford, Pennsylvania. Right on the left side of me was Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. And then the real big money part in Pennsylvania was called Westchester, Pennsylvania. That's where all the big money is. So I wanted to be the local guy in all these areas on Google Maps. And it was wonderful. They would call every day. And it was just a beautiful thing. I started making money, and everybody that called me wanted me because they thought, this is the misconception, they thought that I was the local carpet cleaner in their area. Well, that was the early 2000s, and Google AdWords, yeah, you can still use it. I know John Braun, Hitman Advertising, still pushes it pretty good, but really it's outdated for our industry. Once MySpace and then Facebook hit the market, and now you got Instagram, that really made Google AdWords a thing of the past. Why did it make it a thing of the past? When Roger, you're telling me it's a thing of the past, but I still use it, and it's still there. Yes, but we all know in the year 2020, everything is about video now. If I can't see it, I don't believe it. If I can't see what you're saying, I don't believe it. My wife talks to her mother a few times a week. She talks to her brother a few times a week. She talks to her sister a few times a week. Why am I saying all this? They use a video through their cell phone called Duo. They don't hold a conversation if they can't see each other. The cell phones have caught up to doing what? Video. Some of you use Tango. A lot of you with iPhones use face masks, not face masks, Jesus Christ. FaceTime. um, yeah, you can tell we're in the pandemic. I'm thinking about a face mask. But anyway, so video is where it's at right now. My wife's mother is in her late 70s. She's equipped and know how to use Duo. She know how to use Duo. I'm not a big fan of it, so I could take it or leave it. But when I speak to my mother-in-law, she says, Roger, I can't see you. I say, yeah, I know, I'm not on video. So she gets offended. She's like, well, get on video then. So I got to get on Duo. And so I do. So my point is, if you're telling me a 76-year-old woman, 14 years from a century, is on Duo and she wants to video talk, you're going to tell me the younger generations aren't catching on to this or aren't doing it more? Of course they are. So that, in a nutshell, is why social media is it and where it's at. But now, so we know that we want to use social media. That's for sure. I'm going to talk about that in the second half of this territorial presentation. But territorial marketing, I've been talking and been saying it for the last 3 years. If you have to drive 25 miles away to make a lousy $100 to $150, and everyone in your backyard doesn't know who you are, you got a serious problem with your marketing. Or let's just be honest, you're not doing marketing at all, and you're not doing it properly. Because listen, they have programs through the post office called the Every Door Direct Mail. Now, hear me and understand this. If you can go to your local grocery store, if you can go to your local auto mechanic, if you can go to your local barbershop or beauty salon, in your work vehicle, in uniform, and everyone there doesn't know who you are. And I don't mean they've used you, let's be clear, but they don't know who you are, then you're not marketing right. I'm getting ready to take the time and show you how to properly do territorial marketing without you having to write your own business plan for your success for your residential carpet cleaning business. I'm going to share with you, as I often do, my business plan of territorial residential marketing. And you can use your cheat sheet and take it from me and go out there and make you a ton of money. That's how generous I am. Now, number one, I need you to understand before I bring this up on the screen, you have to take into consideration when you're writing your business plan, your location. You've heard the saying, location, location, location. Normally they meant for like a retail business, but it still works for the service industry too. So you have to think of location, 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 because you have to think about things like your van repair, your tires, your gas, your mileage, beating up your work vehicle. Because in the business we're in, if you don't have your work vehicle running right, you don't have nothing. And that's all I'm going to say on that, because that's common sense. So we have to think about gas mileage and beating up our vehicle. The next thing we have to take into consideration is time. Time is of the essence, ladies and gentlemen. If you have a job 25 miles away, and for God forbid, whatever reason, your truck mount breaks down, or you're having problems, or the carpet's just dirtier than you thought, your next job from there is 25 miles away back home, closer to you. Now you have to get on the phone and you have to call this client, and you have, now she already has an appointed time, and most of our clients are waiting on us all day, whether we realize it or not, because we're so arrogant and we think that people should be waiting for us, and that's not the way it works. Not in the world of 2020, not in the pandemic or any other world. People are busy, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the year of go get busy. So if we have to make this call and we telling our client that it's going to take us a little bit longer for us to get there, blah, 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 we always have to take the risk that they're going to cancel. But if nothing less, let's say they don't cancel, you're still facing what we like to call a negative moment of truth. You want to try to reduce as many negative moments of truth as humanly possible when it comes to your clients, because they have little things now called reviews, and they can write a review. They can do a video review. They can go on a yard sale group right in your town and tell everyone either how horrible you were when they dealt with you, or they could tell them how great you were when they dealt with you. Okay, so 25 miles away is just out. You are a residential and light commercial carpet cleaning business. That means your drive to every job you do should be within a 20-minute radius to make sense. The next thing you want to do is make sure you're doing between 3 to 5 jobs per day. In order to do that, you have to come up with some creative marketing that's creating interest, not selling right now. That's very important that you understand. We're only creating interest for them to do one thing: call you. You have to have you have to come up and devise a marketing system before anything else that's going to do one thing. And that one thing is keep your phone ringing. Once you get your phone ringing, then you graduate to the next step, which is selling them. And we'll get into that next. But this isn't about selling in this video. This is about territorial marketing. So, you want to come up with a piece of advertisement that is attractive looking, but most of all, has an appealing offer that's so irresistible that they have to call you. And this is mine. And then on this side, I'm introducing some of the other services, because in 2020, we all know most people just don't have carpet in their home, but we still want their business. We still want to be in their home. So we have to come up with an attractive, this is an every door direct mail piece that is 6 by 11. It's nice and long, and it's very colorful, and it has that enticing offer on it. Remember, most people don't want to clean carpets themselves, but they don't respect our industry enough to want to, in their mind, pay us a whole lot of money until we get in front of them and we get the time to properly educate them on the type of equipment, cleaning agents, and everything else that you can show off. But you don't want to do that in marketing. You want to do that in the sales presentation. And we'll get to that in another podcast. But this podcast is how to create a brand doing territorial marketing. Okay, so this is my creative mail piece that creates interest and makes the customer realize that I'm their local business right in their town. Thank you. Now, how do we go about distributing, excuse me, this mailer to not just a few homes, just not 500 homes, not 1,000 homes, not even 5,000 homes? That's not enough. You have to understand right from the back, right from the front, from the gate. In the carpet cleaning business, it's about the numbers. I'm going to repeat that because that's essential that you know this. The carpet cleaning game is about the numbers. So, not only now that you know it's about the numbers, you have to understand that you want to become a brand, the brand name, the cleaner of choice in your whole zip code. How do you become the brand name in your zip code? And better than that, how do you stay the name in your zip code? Well, I thank you very much. And I'm Roger Lloyd. And now let's find out. Let me show you, in my words and my vision, how we can become the brand name and we can stay the brand name and our zip code for as long as we live there. Now, what you are looking at right here is an the USPS website on on the internet. I mean, yeah, on your computer. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you that across the top you have the menu, quick tours, mail and ship, track and manage, postal store, business, and international. Those are the menu and help. Those are the menus up top. We want to click on business. Then when we click on business, we want to go down to every door direct mail. Then it says here, after you sign in, let me sign in right here. All right, I'm already automatically in there, so I can just hit this. Now it brings up my address, but I'm just going to take my address out and leave my zip code. So now I'm going to hit the search bar. While I'm hitting the search bar, it's going to bring up, I'm going to hit show table, and it's going to bring up all the routes in my zip code. So now I'm looking at all the routes in my zip code. It says that it's 34 routes. In each route, shows you how many houses are there. And the first one that I have highlighted here is 796 homes. And it's only 6 businesses. It's a total of 802 um, residents and businesses in that route. To mail out to this route, it's going to cost me $153.18. This also tells me under income what type of income bracket this route has. This is a very poverty stricken area, and it's the income rate is 52,000. Okay, so I know that I'm probably not going to get um as much calls or whatever from there, but don't be surprised. I do get some. I do get some. So because we're going in not trying to do anything but sell our service, but right now we're marketing and we're creating interest. Okay, so now the highest route that has the most homes and businesses is 1,556. So that being said, and now that we understand that, I want you to understand what I'm getting ready to show you. All right. So now I'm going to select all 34 routes because I need to figure out the math and how many people are in my zip code. So if you look over here in the order summary, it says individual routes selected, which is all of them. It's 34 of them. And how many post offices in this? It's only one post office. My whole zip code 19464. And then under that it says total delivery addresses. So everyone in my zip code, it comes up to 21,353 deliverable addresses. Now, to mail this direct mailer to all these routes will at 19 and a half cents will cost me a grand total of $4,078.42. But now, what I'm trying to get you to understand is I'm going to be mailing to everyone in my zip code. Everyone. That's where I told you you shouldn't be able to go to your grocery store. You shouldn't be able to go to your barbershop when you're in uniform or when you're in your work vehicle and they don't know who you are. But how does this work? So, Roger, you're telling me that I'm supposed to get 21,353 353 of these door hanger these EDDMs made, and then you expect me to come out of pocket with $4,078.42 and mail all these. Roger, you then lost your mind. No, my friend, you have lost your mind. Not only am I telling you you should do this, I'm telling you you should do this 4 times a year. Why should you do this? Because you want to become the name brand when anytime carpet cleaning comes up. Right in my same town, right 2 miles away from me, I have Stanley Steamer franchise. And that's what this town knew until I came to town 3 years ago. That's who they knew. So now that we know that it's 21,353 people in my whole zip code, and it's 34 routes in the post office to get all these out, and it's going to cost me a total of $4,078.42. Now, this is what I need you to pay attention and what I need you to listen, and so you can understand. I just told you that I need to mail these out 4 times a year. So I have 3.5 months to get 21,353 of these out to 34 postal routes, and that's going to cost me $4,078.42 total. But I have 4 months to get these out to all 34 zip codes. So that means I can break the $4,000 down into $1,000 a month to get out 1,000 of these a month. No, I'm sorry. To get out 21,000 a month, I can break it down to paying $1,000 a month to get out 21,000. That's everyone in my zip code. And then when I do complete getting these all out to all to all 21,000, that's going to cost me $4,078.42. Once I complete it in my 4 month span, then it's time to start over again from scratch. I'm going to get these printed up from Vistaprint again. 20, I'm sorry, 21,000 of these right now, two-sided, made at Vistaprint, 6x11, will cost me $1,100 to get up 21,000 of these or 20,000 of these. We'll get and then that will cost me $1,100. So a little over about $5,100 every 4 months is what I would spend to get out 21,000 of these to everyone, all 34 routes, 21,353. But are you listening to me? This is why this is so important and to do territorial marketing, because everyone that I'm mailing to is right in my backyard. Everyone that I'm mailing to is only 20 minutes away. So it's feasible for me. And then last but not least, because I'm mailing this out 4 times a year, I'm becoming the neighborhood brand and the neighborhood name. Okay, that's it and that's all. If you have any questions about territorial marketing, put them in the comments and I will try to address it. But this is the way you will become the neighborhood name. And also, while you're in the process of becoming the neighborhood name, you have to put prices on your mailer that's going to attract them to call you. We are not trying to sell anything, to put attractive offers on them right now to get them to call you. Then in the next podcast, I will explain to you how we convert them into sales. Or you can watch the ride along I just did. It's called the Ride Along with Roger Lloyd. And you will see when we got in the client's house how I did the sales presentation. That's totally up to you. I definitely would advise you to scroll or go to the carpet cleaning consultant page on YouTube and watch the Ride Along with Roger Lloyd. That will assist you greatly as you endeavor down the path of the carpet cleaning business. Okay, now what I need you to understand, the second part, the part of of territorial marketing. Now, this is when you're trying to brand yourself and you're trying to get known. So you're trying to get potential clients. But after you get so many of them to call, they will become existing clients. So soon, the need to get potential clients will go down, and the need to keep your existing clients existing will stay current. And so what it takes you to all these $4,000 or $5,000 or whatever, 5,100 to do all these mailings will soon, after a good 4 or 5 year period, will disintegrate because you'll have so many existing clients now, because so many people would have learned about you, would have heard about you, and they will have used you. But it's important and it's very essential that you understand, in order for you to become the brand name in your territory, which is your zip code, you must mail these out, all 21,000, which will cost you $4,078.42 at the post office, and it'll cost you about $1,100 to get these made up. So that brings you to about a total of $5,100 for 4 months that it will take you to mail this out. Now, knowing that, let's get to the other part. What I'm getting ready to do now is try to take you in. Oh, that's not where I want to be. I want to try to take you in to my Facebook page, and I want to talk about how to do some existing marketing. All right, so let me figure out here how I can do this and keep you guys watching this so you guys will get what you need. Hopefully you'll understand me, and we'll be on our way. All right. So, oh great. All right. So here's my Facebook page. Let me just make sure you guys can see this. Great. All right. Let me get back to this. Let me take this one down. Make sure you guys can still see. Oh, shucks. Hold on. Give me a minute. Oh, I hope I can get it back. Please let me get it back. Please let me get it back. Let's see if you guys can see it. Yes. Great. Okay, here we go. All right, let me switch this around. Great. All right. So now let me get back. Let me get to my Facebook business page so you guys can see this. Um, what is it? Bio. Yeah. Is this it here? All right. Yes. All right. So I want you to see. So this is my Facebook business page. This is where I want to take all of my clients and I want to use the edge cleaning process to make them understand how important it is to keep their carpets and whatever else I offer clean. But I'm going to show you one post here that is really attractive and scary at the same time. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, BioClean carpet cleaner. BioClean. See here. Yes, great. All right. So right now I have two ads running, and this is the first one. Let's take a look. I hope you guys can see this. I know you can see it. I hope you can hear it. I know you can see it. If you can't hear it, it has music playing. All right. So that's my one of my videos that I have. And this is the other one. This is the real money maker right here. See how it says the phone number? It says what we do. It has a very appealing steam cleaning price, steam cleaning only price. And then it has a review. This is the killer.
Tyning's house. And Mrs. Tyning, you've used me for the last couple of years. So this review is actually going to be more impactful than some of the ones I get where people only use me one time. And how do you feel about me and my services?
Excellent. Couldn't be better.
Wow.
Couldn't be better. Every time you come, it's an amazing job. That's why I always call you back, because I know I won't get anybody better than you, because I've used other people and they don't even come to your standards.
Wow. Thank you so much. That means everything. So my last question is, would you refer me to anyone that's watching this review?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Tyning.
All right. Amen. Shut this down now. All right. Shut it off. Hold on. All right. So now, as you can see, so that's the videos I'm running right now. But as these people come to my page, I want them to be able to see all my different ads. There we go. I want them to be able to see all my ads. So I have these videos running, but then I have some other things going on that I'm showing. Here's a good one right here. The health reasons. Remember, we're in a pandemic. We really want to sell for health now. So now we have the opportunity to really educate our clients. But we want to educate them when they come to our Facebook page. So you can advertise on Facebook, you can advertise to your existing client base, you can advertise to your open market. But what I'm saying is, when everyone that uses you as a potential client, you want to give them some type of appetizer that will get them to follow you on Facebook. Why? Because Facebook advertising and um, Google AdWords and email and all that, you have to pay so much, and you can't talk to your existing client base like you can when you talk to them on Facebook. So you can make a Facebook video right on your Facebook business page, and you can title it to all my existing clients. We are running a $25 holiday special for anyone that gets one of our three packages, either our Spring Fresh Quick Clean, either our Healthy Fresh Deep Clean, or our Bio Clean Signature package. See, you can use this and hit everybody in your database by just using Facebook advertising and boosting the post to just your existing clients. So it will just go to the people that already used you or have already liked your page. Then you can make the other videos that I just showed you that are going to the people, your potential market, when you boost a post. When you boost a post on Facebook, you want to do it, in my opinion, 5 days a week, either Tuesday through Saturday, because I did some research a while back, and Tuesdays are the day that people buy. And plus, if you're a 7 day Adventist person and follow that religion, then you want to do it Monday through Friday. There's nothing wrong with that. I chose to do it Tuesday through Saturday because I know Tuesday is the first day that people really start buying again through my research. And then Mondays are my marketing day, Marketing Monday. So that's the day I do all my marketing. I set my Facebook ads up for the week. I make sure I take my every door direct mailers to the post office, and then I'm set. I just sit back, I clean the equipment, get it ready for the week, and then I'm ready to go. The goal for doing social media marketing and doing every door direct mailers is to do one thing: keep your phone ringing so you're scheduling 3 to 5 jobs a day at $100, at least $100 per pop. That will get you, if you're doing 3 jobs a day, that'll get you $1,500 per week. If you're doing 5 jobs a day, that will get you 28 $2,700 per week. See, this is a thought out business plan, but none of this is going to happen or occur if you do not understand that you have to have a marketing plan. Now that I explained that, I hope it helps you. I hope you understand it. And when you're ready, we can make it happen. But I will tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, the carpet cleaning industry is due for a turnaround. The way these contaminated, very hurt, very washed up, tired, miserable carpet cleaners that have been doing it for years is not the way we're going to be able to continue to do this service and business in the future. I have the system, I have the way. If you're ready, if you're sure, I invite you to call my office at 484-420-7220. You know what? I'm going to put it down here so you guys can see it scroll. That way, if you didn't catch it when I say it, these last few minutes that I'm talking, you'll see it. So you can copy it down, and you can write it down or do whatever you need, watch it again, whatever you got to do. This is for your prosperity. I want you to win. I'm here to help you win. You are talking to a 30-year-old carpet cleaners consultant. I've seen it all, I've cleaned it all, I've done it all. Now, with this new pandemic, we have an opportunity to really try to attempt to be respected in the industry that you chose. This industry did not choose you. And I will also leave you with this. This is called territorial marketing. So, target the market. Don't let the market target you. So, if you're ready, you can call my office at the number below 484 420 7220. You can ask for Janae and you can say, Janae, I'm ready to really take my business to the next level. I want to learn territorial marketing with Roger. I want to order his residential and light commercial carpet cleaning package valued at $350. I would like to do a ride along with Roger Lloyd as I saw in the video. I do understand if I do the ride along, I will be provided a CTI spotting kit, or I will be shown a CTI spotting kit to learn even how to get up particular spots on carpet. It's up to you. It always was and it always will be. But this is how you become the brand name. You don't have to drive 25 miles away to run a successful carpet cleaning business. You just have to have a thought out marketing plan. And I am Roger Lloyd, the carpet cleaners consultant. I invite you to call my office today. Let's get you on the right track to your prosperity. You can end up doing this for 20 years and not turning out being a miserable, contaminated carpet cleaner. There is hope. There is hope for this industry. Now, this was territorial marketing. The next podcast I will do will be about sales for the residential and light commercial carpet cleaning business. Marketing is marketing, sales is sales. They do work in conjunction, but never to be combined. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.